Hey everybody, how's it going, man? I hope you have a great day. This is Chris, and we are playing Vampire. So, in the last episode we managed to kill the first skal, but this wasn't apparently the thing who made us a vampire. And then we were offered a job from this Swansea guy, and now we have our own office here in this Pembroke hospital. And I really think this Dr. Swansea is trying too hard, man. He's trying to win us over. I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe he likes the idea to have a very own vampire as at his feet. I don't know, man. At his under his supervision. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Let's just go inside. I think we talked to every guy there is.
Reid and anywhere else in the East End.
Talk to this guy, and I think there is. Is there anything else here? The loot, whatever. Maybe there's something blinking. Ah, glass vial. Hello. So there are some random NPCs we cannot interact with, apparently. What is this? Another staff member? Or?
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reid, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Huh? Whoa, very high blood quality. We have, yes, one hint unlocked from the previous episode. Okay. Life in London. What's the situation?
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Ah, come on. You can tell me, man. You can tell me. Anyone that stands out, speak up. Speak up, woman. I don't know, man.
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippett's. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
New hint available. So, Corrigan is exhausting himself and refuses to stop working.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Oh, come on. What a pussy answer. Alright, back. Personal questions. Ah, I have one hint. Tippett praises you. I think these two guys are doing each other, man.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
What? Okay. Whatever, dude.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Alright. One thing that I read is if we kill too many citizens, the district will become very unstable. But I don't know what happens then. Maybe it's full of vampire hunters or whatever, I don't know. Your city needs you. City You. Life saved by efficient medical aid is a blow struck at the flu epidemic. Volunteers make the difference.
Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
So many deaths.
Pepper.
And what of my own life?
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reid. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything? 500, very low.
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Wouldn't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
That's very wonderful to hear, man. Very, very wonderful. Hint required. Okay, personal questions. Did you serve for long?
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Okay.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
So many deaths.
There's so many people here to speak to. Didn't really want to talk to any of them in just one go, man. It's can be a bit boring. What is here? Look at this. There are so many citizens here, man. We can speak to all of them.
In the circumstances, I'm willing to give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay, let me just loot something. It's for work. It's for work. Don't mind me. Hospital full. Due to the influenza, this hospital can no longer take any patients. Please go back home. Okay. So we're dealing with a full hospital here. Let's just talk to this guy we saved here. I forgot the name. This guy here. It is him, right?
Good evening, Mr. Hampton.
Yes.
How do you feel?
Dr. Reid, is it? Oh, sir, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
Yeah, your flock. Okay. Life in London.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here. This Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reid. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
About Tom Watts.
Do you know Tom Watts? The bartender from the Turtle. I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Corruption?
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Yeah, sure. Most people in industrial London are good. Yeah. Sure, man. Everything is good.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
Situation in the East End docks.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The wet boot boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Wait, Clay Cox? This was the guy from the docks, right? Huh?
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Okay, personal questions. How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, this guy I cannot kill? Okay, so he is mentioned here. He's very resistant. Only 2 hints, but you notice I cannot kill him. I cannot kill this guy right now.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Okay, but why could Dr. Swansea use this cross to repel us? Because Dr. Swansea is definitely no priest. Maybe this was magically enhanced or whatever, I don't know.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Ah. Alright, I think we got it.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
1 second. Alright, now it's time to go to our office. I won't talk with anyone right now. I mean, I can talk here for hours, I think.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Just a quick stroll around if we can loot anything of value. Ah, what is this? Small bottle. Okay.
I have wasted too much energy for so little.
What do we have here? This thing is locked.
It's locked, all right.
So we need a key. Alright, let's head upstairs. Where was it? Second floor or first floor?
Not now.
Ah, this is Dr. Swansea's office, so I think mine should be somewhere around here. I don't know. This. Used hacksaw. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wait a minute. 65. 65 damage. Is it better than this one? Yes, it's better because more attack speed. So let's use this thing here. Don't need the machete right now. Use the hacksaw. Alright. What is this? E. Elwood's medical file. Patient Thomas Elwood, mage. Male, age 28. Yes. Date of release. Notes. The patient's face has been heavily burned and disfigured by a bomb during the war. Even with the use of the strongest sedatives, he affirms to regularly endure severe pain from the wounds, as if the flames are still burning under the skin, he says. Examinations of the cicatrized tissues show no trace of inflammation, infection, or swelling. Scars are clean. Could it be a case of persisting nerve damage? The patient never ceases to blame himself for his disfiguration. Could it be a case of guilt of the survivor? Phantom pain manifesting as a punishment for not dying with his comrades? Is this a hint? Yes! We have a new hint from this guy here. Cool. I really like that. Operation will be rewarded. I like that very much. So what about this here?
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
Dude, look at the size of this office, man. Refill all. Super big. Okay, I can rest here and spend experience points. I will do that in a minute. There's something here. Nope. What is this? What? Dragonbane. What is this? This ancient sword with a Latin phrase. Okay. 75 damage. Is this part of a DLC or whatever? But maybe the pre-order. Because I pre-ordered this game. The last minute. Maybe this. Yeah, let's use this. 75 damage. Okay. Cool. Whoa. What? What now? Why is it loading? It's loading for a long time, man. Pembroke, this what? Eh? Eh? What? Why am I? What? Why do I have different clothes right now? Why have what? Okay. Actives. One thing I don't like is that we have no customization regarding our appearance, right? So we have no real RPG elements here for regarding our equipment. Bit of a shame. What is this? Dr. Swansea's message. So I will just read it out. If you have no desire of listening to this, you can just skip forward. I guess then I can please everyone. Dear Jonathan, I asked Nurse Crane to secure an office for you on the 2nd floor. Please forgive the austere decoration, but Pembroke Hospital is not exactly the Ritz. Sorry to let you discover your office alone, but I need to sleep a little before going back to work. I'm just a mere mortal after all. I also gave orders to let you rest and for the staff to never enter your room. You will be able to sleep all day without being disturbed and work at the night without raising any suspicion. I'm afraid the place is quite messy, but you'll be able to conduct your experiments here at your own pace. You'll also notice there is an open window with a scaffolding that will allow you to enter or exit the hospital without being noticed. I imagine how awfully new and disturbing this all must be for you. Believe me, I have studied enough of your species to understand what you must now be facing and feeling. Be assured I'll do whatever I can to help you in this ordeal. Know that you're not completely alone facing it. I'm glad I met you. These dark times we are all presently facing. I hope our future collaboration will yield great results. Welcome to Pembroke, my esteemed colleague. We shall talk soon. P.S. I left a copy of some of my notes concerning what I've discovered about Econ in the last few years. Feel free to read about it if you need some guidance, as long as you don't use this knowledge to take advantage of me. Aha. Advantage of him. So here are these notes, right?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Okay. Let's have a look here. So much to read. So again, if you don't want to hear this, I can just skip it. Article on Acons. It is a rare opportunity and almost a privilege to approach a vampire, to observe their most intriguing physical and psychological traits with a scientific and rational eye. Here are some of the most fascinating abilities I've personally observed over the last 10 years while interviewing a few vampires, or Acon, as they prefer to call themselves. Okay, I just stroll through them here. Supernatural speed, yes. Very quick. Mesmerism, one of the most powerful abilities. Yes. Blood awareness, this may be the most catastrophic ability of all. Vampires crave for blood. They must use their will to restrain themselves from frenziedly drinking every drop of blood they can see. Yes, so I guess this is the main distinguishing between higher vampires and this frenzied one. Okay. So let's spend some skill points. So we have 765, and I wanted to do more stamina, right? Yes, this one. Do this. I think this is very important. I think I will even go one further, because then I hit very hard, or long rather. Nope. All right. So now we can use our desk here. Ah no, it's crafting thing. Alright. You first need to analyze the components you found to unlock new recipes. Click on the to analyze components. This one here. And then what do I need to analyze? Treatments for fatigue, anemia, and for sepsis. Cannot do any of those. I can recycle these, right? Yes. Recycle. But, okay.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Okay, 1 second. Alright, so I can rest, or I think I will just try to do this investigation. Let me do this very quick. Investigation thingy. I think I need to head downstairs again. So we will speak with all of these citizens, but of course not. I'm not in a rush here, because this will take simply too much time and it's very boring. Wait a minute. Where is it exactly? So it's here. It's downstairs, right? This one here. Where can I access the back garden?
Damn. The pain.
Here maybe? Yeah. Alright, so...
Skal voices in the garden.
Fuck!
I should investigate. If they were to find
6.
somebody.
Come here then. Fuck. Okay. Dude. Okay, this doesn't work. The stun thing doesn't work. Find the lost wallet in the garden. Yes, I want to do this. There are some skulls here. Another one. Ah, fuck. I need to I wonder, can I even drink his blood? Because he's a vampire. Yes, I can, okay. Get down, man. Fucking asshole. Alright. Oh, there are two. Shit. What is this here? Does this belong to the hospital as well? Because this is very abandoned here. But I think so. Alright, so the wallet should be around here. There are two skulls, however. This is very bad. Shit. This claw thingy is so good. Okay, I have to be careful here. What? You're screaming like a little bitch, man. Okay, he's dead. Fuck, I need to drink. Oh my god. Give me your fucking blood, man. Okay, level 7. He was a bit stronger. He was a bit stronger. And I get blood samples, okay. So where's this thingy? Here, it is. A photography of a smiling and loving couple with a few words written on the back. Milton and Pippa forever. Wait, Milton and Pippa. Ah, so they are together? Because we saw Pippa earlier in the hospital. What is here? I want to give this a go here. See if there is anything to loot, and yes, there was.
I cannot enter.
Okay, I guess this will bring me to another location, so I just go back to Milton and give him the wallet to its owner. Fuck. All right. Is there something here? Can go in there. Public notice. Cover each cough and sneeze with handkerchief. Walk to work. Do not spit. Drink from your own cup. Avoid crowds. If taken ill, go to bed and send for a doctor. Alright. Milton, where are you, my friend? Wait a minute. Isn't this Milton's thingy? Yes. Yes. Thought because there was no indication here on the compass.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yes, but not yours. I found your wallet.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reid.
Okay, shillings, whatever, personal questions, your relationship with Nurse Hawkins.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reid. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Alright, so we have nothing else, right? Bag, maybe something here. Nope.
Goodbye, Milton.
Okay, Yes, I think I will just then go to sleep. Investigation succeeded. Cool. More experience, yes. And then I will just call it a day here and sleep. Alright. Yeah, but I must say I really like this game. I really like this game. Okay. I think I will just go to sleep then. Wait, should I sleep? Confirm your skill enhancements. Okay. Okay. The following night.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Alright, so guys, I will call it a day here. Yeah, as I said earlier, I think this game is really cool because there's a lot of stuff to do here. The combat is still a bit clunky, but it's okay. It's okay. And I really like this citizen menu. And in the next episode, we will try to to kill a citizen. I mean, I just have to see, man. If there's one with only 2 hints and I have already gathered one, then I will just kill him, because I definitely need the experience boost, man. You can see we're getting the experience is coming in very slowly, and if we get the citizens down, then we get 3,000 experience or whatever, 1 to 3,000. So this would be a quite the boost. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and we will see each other in the next episode. Have a great day. Take care.